Okay, so here's the full moon report for December 22nd, the last full moon of the year of 2018. So that's a big celebration, and it happens to be the day after the winter solstice. So even more reason to celebrate. Yeah. So, and I always like to look. We're gonna walk through the chart and screen share, and I'm gonna show you everything. But it's really cool because the sun. I always like to see where the sun is on a full moon, because the full moon, actually, the moon reflects sunlight, right? So when you're looking at the moon, you're actually looking at sunlight. That's not really moonlight. And the moon and the sun is in the galactic center. We're gonna point that out. So super powerful, conjunct Saturn. There's a lot of energy with. Some feminine energy with Venus and Sirius happening, some trines going on. So we're going to kind of walk through that because the masculine Mars is conjunct Chiron. So there's some healing work going on. I don't know what level, but we're going to kind of explore that and see where that ends up. So let's see. So this full moon is going to be in Gemini. Actually, now a Gemini. So I know tropical astrology last full moon saying Gemini, and it wasn't Gemini, it was Taurus. So I hope you bookmark all those full moon readings that were out last month, because that's what's happening now. Okay, so before we move on to the screen share, there's a lot to go over. I want to just make a couple of announcements. First announcement is I'm going to be doing a bunch of workshops in the Northeast. So I'm traveling and I'm hitting up a few yoga centers and wellness centers. And if you happen to be part of a yoga center or wellness center, you want to book me, and I'm happen to be in that area and we can do it, then we should talk. And I might have a telescope in tow, so if it's not too cold, we might be out, and I might be able to share the sky with you in real time. It might be cold, so wear some long johns. So that's happening. I'm gonna make myself available. I have stuff going on from mid-January through February. So yeah, so that's one announcement. So sign up on the email list. Go to siderealastrologist.com. Right below you see, and sign up on the email list, and you'll be notified. You'll be on the list. And also, I encourage you to, if you're watching this on YouTube, subscribe to the channel, click the notification bell, so you'll see when we upload new videos and what's happening, and all that good stuff. And third, is the Sidereal Revolution group. We're coming towards the end. On the 21st, we're going to do a Facebook Live, and we're going to pick 13 people to win free astrology for the year. So all you got to do is go to Sidereal Revolution and join the group, and it enrolls you to receive this gift of free astrology for the year. Okay. And then another thing is, I'm going to put the link in the video, in the description, is the movie Zykus has this part of the movie called The Greatest Story Ever Told. And it's a story of connecting astrology and religion, and how all religion has the same story, which is the story of the sun, which has to do with the solstice and the resurrection 3 days later, and Christmas. All of them were born on Christmas. All of them had 12 disciples. All of them, So all of this stuff. And I'm going to put the link in because I don't think I can share the movie on my channel, show it. So we'll do that. And I think that's it for the notifications. For the information that I want to share. Now we're going to jump on, Now we're going to jump on to the screen share, and we're going to walk over the chart and just go over what's happening for this next full moon. All right, guys. Catch you later. All right, guys. So here we go. First thing I want to point out, here's my my astronomy software. This is what I use to operate my telescopes. And like I said, on the moon, I like to see what's up with the sun, because remember, the moon reflects sun. Whatever's happening with the sun, the moon is reflecting that, and magnetically kind of attracting all of that. So right here, beautiful, man. This is the Milky Way right here, galactic center. You got the sun right there, and that's that great rift, the dark rift that we always talk about. It looks like a horse. They also call it the llama. It depends what what star religion you're referring to. But yeah, that's powerful right there. That is like the most powerful placement a planet can have, is to be right here. That's my experience, observation on people's charts, and just through understanding how electromagnetic frequencies work. This is like a super powerful point. And then let's move over to the moon. Let's see where we're at with the moon. It's in Gemini. Okay, this is the real night sky. This is astronomy right now. We're dealing with the night sky. Here it is right here, moon. It says it's in a constellation of Orion, but I'm going to show you, yeah, so Orion is in Gemini. It's like, so here's Taurus right here. Is Aldebaran, that's the eye of the bull, the red eye. The Pleiades are here, remember the Pleiades? And the moon was here last month. So now it's here. You see that? Orion, see the belt stars? 3 belt stars. We'll zoom in. Those are the 3 belt stars. So although it says the full moon goes exact at 1:34 p.m., you can go out at night, like at sunrise. It's, I don't know, depending where you are, 6-7 o'clock. It's gonna be nice to see Orion coming up, because what happens is you see the Pleiades come up, and you see Orion come up with his bow right here, and he's kind of like, the way he comes up, he rises up, and then Sirius, it's the brightest star in the sky. It's right here. And that's right behind. Just trace the 3 belts. That's how you do it. 1, 2, 3, the belt. And you trace a straight line down, and that's Sirius. And it's the brightest star in the sky. And then right in between both, you're going to see the moon. Above, though. Like, you're going to have to look up. And you see the moon, that's the shoulder. This Betelgeuse or Bellatrix? I forget which star. Betelgeuse, yeah. This is Betelgeuse. It's the big orange, orange star. That's the shoulder. And this is, I think, Bellatrix, right? Yeah, Bellatrix and then Betelgeuse. These are the shoulders. And then you're going to see the little club right here of Orion. That's the moon. Alright, just so you know where you are in the sky. And then Gemini is here, Castor, Pollux. These are the twins. Castor and Pollux. A white star and an orange star, a yellow star. Alright, so that's the real night sky on the night of the full moon. Full moon in Gemini. Alright, so let's go over to the chart. I have the chart up. And you can see here some galactic center, and that's in between Sagittarius and Ophiuchus, which is the 13th hidden zodiac sign that we always talk about. You see here Sun conjunct GC, galactic center. So that's what we're looking at with the Sun. And although it's a loose conjunction, it's still reading here that the Sun. Let me have a sip of this good Saratoga water. It's the elixir of life. Alright, so we have here Sun, not a loose conjunction with Saturn, but still. And it's in Sagittarius, which is wisdom. Alright, so there's a lot of wisdom that's going on right now with Saturn's Sun. And we're going to walk through the chart, and we're going to see, kind of make sense of what could be happening. Because, let me get my notes. I just want to stay on track. I write so much sometimes, it's kind of crazy, Okay, so let's do this. Alright, we have Saturn. Okay, then we have, it looks like Sun is going to be, is a square with, is that correct? Square, yeah, the Sun and Mars have a square. And that just concerns me a little bit, but it's okay, because we're going to go over what all that means. So it's possible, possible either 2 things. Possible agitation could be happening with the masculine energy, or like a real push towards a confident goal or something like that. So just depends. I think because Chiron is here, you see, so it might make sense of where the person is with their own Chiron. Wherever Chiron is in your chart, that's the wounded healer. And there's 3 phases of Chiron that I always share with people. It's the wounded healer teacher. Okay, so you're born with the wounds. You come in from your past life with the wounds, and you work throughout the process of your life to heal these wounds. And then from healing these wounds, you become wise, and then now you're able to share and teach others how to heal from the same wounds. It's the wounded healer and the teacher. So I'm going to just go ahead and I'm going to assume that depends where that person is with their healing work. Because here, okay, Chiron conjunct Mars, and Mars conjunct Neptune. So this is a lot of spiritual stuff, because Neptune and Mars together is like spiritual warrior energy. So I'm seeing that going on. So I even wrote something here. It says, I named the video, Warriors Need Healing Too. Because the spiritual warrior, the masculine, kind of got possibly beaten up or healing wounds, or depending on how far along they are with their Chiron process, they might be teaching others how to heal from these wounds. but definitely the warrior is addressing wounds. The masculine warrior is addressing wounds, and that's just what's up, you know, and that's what happens, right? But so that's what I see that's happening. I mean, it's really clear. But here's what's really cool. I'm gonna show this to you. See, Neptune, it's a grand trine. A grand trine is it's like a pyramid. So it's super supportive. It shows here. Okay, Neptune, trine, Venus, right? And Neptune is in Aquarius. Venus is in Libra, and that's the whole thing that we've been going over with when Venus was in retrograde, and she was in the Hall of Two Truths, and she was going through that descent of Inanna journey, and all this energy with Venus. So now Venus seems like in a steady spot, because I'm gonna show it to you. So you got Venus here, right, which is Inanna, the Sumerian goddess Inanna, and she's in the Hall of Two Truths, and that's the Ma'at, right? That's where your heart gets weighed against the feather. So we went over that in all my past videos. So Venus is pretty much by now, I think, pretty much sitting solid here, right, in Libra, 2 degrees Libra. Now there's a trine. It goes down to Sirius. Sirius is a really important star, because you have Sirius, and that's what I showed you on the screen share. Sirius is the brightest star in the sky, but Egyptian mythology, she's also Isis, the queen. She's the queen. So when you get your heart weighed against the feather, she's sitting in that chamber with Osiris. Osiris is Orion. So Orion is here, okay, and this is it's even coming up as I'm going on, because I usually try to do notes, but now I'm seeing more stuff. So you have the moon in the middle, right? You have the moon sitting in the seat between Orion and between Isis. So Orion is Osiris. Sirius is Isis. And there's a trine with Venus inside of the Hall of Two Truths. There's a lot of feminine support, and it's hitting the Neptune, going down, boom, and goes right back up to Neptune. So the spiritual warrior, you know, is receiving a lot of feminine support in addressing those wounds, whatever those wounds are. And the Sun, loose conjunction with Saturn, is wisdom, right? And let me see what I have here. Saturn, this is what's also interesting, is Saturn has a sextile to both Neptune. So there's a support system, there's a wise support system of time, because Saturn is Chronos, time. So there's a wise, you know, time, and time is always the greatest healer of everything. You know, all wounds get healed with time. That's the healer, and that's also the reality of us. Like, we're born to live out time and die. So, but time is the healer on all levels. So here you have that sextile here, and then here you have that sextile with Venus. Okay, so supporting the spiritual masculine warrior doing healing work, supporting the feminine, which is then has additional support with the feminine, Sirius, Isis, and then again back up here. So that's like some really strong stuff. Yeah, really strong stuff. Let's see some notes. Let's see. Yeah, I think that might be it. That was, you know, what I saw major is it's this crazy grand trine. It's an amazing support system. Gemini. So that's what's happening for the full moon. So all right, guys. I think this is a wrap right here. I think we got this. All right. So enjoy your full moon. Enjoy your solstice. Make sure you're on my email list, siderealastrologist.com. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you see when I upload new videos. And look out, because I'm going to be traveling in my RV throughout the Northeast for the winter and doing some workshops. So hopefully we'll get to meet each other in person. It'd be really cool. And I might have my telescope, and I'll definitely have my night sky camera. So we'll be doing some Milky Way shots and stuff like that on the road. Yeah, so I think that's it, you know. Galactic sun. Boom. Yeah, man, this is good. Okay, so I'll catch you guys later. All right, bye.